Hey babes, hello, hello, hello. So today's going to be kind of heavy. I'm going to try to get straight to the point, no extra blabbling. I kind of do that sometimes. But anyways, so it all started this morning, right? And a YouTuber contacted me to do a reading on a certain individual. I'm not going to mention their name, but the initials are SF. Okay. And I started what I thought was just like a regular, I wasn't really actually trying to see what was going on with SF at this precise moment, right? So I'm doing something else. At least I thought I was doing something else. And I was doing facts being overlooked and downplayed, a big agenda. And that's what I was working on. And Spirit was started going crazy on page 2, right? And like leading me to things. And my whole thing is, after I thought I was finished, I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, there's the connection. Aha moment. You understand? So I wanna just bring you what I got here. So as best as I can. So the first things, the facts that are being overlooked are, number one, Kylie was failed by everybody in Truckee. Everybody. Oh, Candace, how can you say that? This is just a tragic accident. Well, I can say this because thinking logically, okay, there are, all right, how do I say this so everybody can understand? This was an avoidable tragedy. This Kylie is an avoidable tragedy. Everybody failed her. Okay. And I'm going to go through this just real quick. I'm not going in depth on each thing they did. I'm just giving you the main points. Okay. Mags. Boom. She's Kylie's friend, right? And she came with Kylie as a friend to this party, but she left without her friend. There was no girl code. That's not a friend. Sammy, you gave alcohol to a minor, okay? Although you aren't even legal to drink, you still gave alcohol to a minor being an adult, a legal adult. Boom. Being totally overlooked, okay? Sammy also stressed that she needed that ride from her. But now she knows what happens to drunk drivers and all that, quote unquote. Okay. Jagger, grooming a minor from the age 13, 14 years old. Absolutely sexually active with her as well. Okay, failed her. Boom. Mom, yeah, I'm doing it. Mom, you allow your 16-year-old, 15-year-old, because she admitted it when she was 15 as well. Okay, so she was probably having sex as well at 15 with Jagger as well. Okay. Mom allows drinking, drugs, sex. She claims to be a naturalist, but yet Kylie has an IUD, a piece of plastic inside of her at 16. And you can only get that if a parent consents to it. So this parent is basically saying, yeah, I'm okay with pedo. Because that's what it is. Let's keep it real. I don't care if somebody changed a law. The law is 18, but states can change their laws. And we're going to get into that as well. It's very disgusting. It's an agenda, okay? We got law enforcement. They ignored so many laws for these people. Yes, these people, these Truckee people, they ignored laws. That's illegal, okay? They never took this as a serious case. They tampered with evidence by moving Kylie's car and body the way they handled it, and removing her from the vehicle as well, and flipping it over and allowing all her belongings. They tampered with everything. They messed it up completely. Okay? Now, I got down here. There have been quite a few arrests for human trafficking in Tahoe and Truckee. Okay? Tahoe is the one that's on fire right now. Okay? And you know what? Tahoe is only 30 away. And it got me thinking. Now, I got to come back to this page because it all connects. Hold on. So, let's just take a look at this stuff, okay? All right. Check this out. Reports show Tahoe is in a hot spot for sex trafficking 2017. Trafficking on I-80. There's so many. If you just put what I put in right there, traffic rings in Truckee, it comes up Tahoe, Tahoe, Truckee region. Okay, fine. Now let's take a look at this map. You see all the blue and all the dark green are age of consent for 16 and 17. Now, my state it's green, okay? My state is green. Thank God. Because this is an agenda. Look at how many people think that it's okay for a 16-year-old. A 16-year-old literally has only been walking on this earth for 16 years. And they think that, well, I know they don't think this, but they're trying to push us to think that yes, our 16-year-old child can make decisions for her entire life. Because if you get pregnant, that's for your entire life. Okay? At 16 years old, this is okay. This is okay. No, it's not okay. That's disgusting. It's called pedophilia. And this is an agenda that they're pushing. Okay? This is the agenda. Why? Because the more we fuck up, the more we rely on government and states and help. Help us. We fucked up. Huh? It's an agenda, and it got me into this, I know Ryan Upchurch, he did mention trafficking, right? But I never looked into that kind of stuff. Well, it was brought to my attention today through Spirit, so I have to talk about it. Now, this goes back into Jagger and his grooming, okay? Grooming Kylie since she was 13 years old, grooming her, and probably a lot more, okay? Jagger grooming, that and his narcissism, that don't magically appear overnight. Grooming and narcissism is a learnt behavior. It's a manipulative behavior that is learnt. So I'm thinking, okay, well, we know there's billionaires, lots of them, in Truckee. So I found this one website, and it showed, hold on, I don't know, I don't think I have it here, but let me find it for you. Well, I found it, but I didn't find what I saw first. So anyways, I'm just going to explain to you. So what it was the people that were arrested in this traffic sting in Tahoe, which is only 30 minutes away. That's actually like a perfect spot to do something where millionaires are, about 30 minutes away. All these people that they arrested were from different states, meaning they're bringing girls from Florida, California, Chicago, New York. You understand? They're bringing them from wherever they were from. It showed where they were from. So they're bringing girls from all these different freaking states to this little spot in the middle of nowhere, and it's 30 minutes away from where billionaires live. Yeah? Well, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but I'm sure he knows the people in his community because they're so tight-knit. Yeah? Which brings me to, hold on. Now, I don't even know if this is him, but Jagger Westfall's father. Okay? If that's not him, it's not him. But I'm just saying. Here, we'll put his face up because we know that's him. So, where did Jagger learn this behavior from? Right? He would have to probably have got it from his father. Okay? Could have been the mom, but I guarantee it's the dad. Could be both. Which takes me into, well, if Jagger's a groomer and a narcissist, and let's say his dad's a groomer and a narcissist, and that's where he learned it from, where is he acting this out at? With the billionaires in the community, where you gotta stay silent because there's honor in silence. I think this is all connected. And then I put Jagger's connected to Daddy, right? And Daddy's connected, and I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Well, I could think of the billionaires, right? The people in his jobs, certain ones, not all of them fit the criteria they look for. You understand? And then it brings me back to SF. SF. So, or shall I say FS? Okay. And then you got the even higher ups, the ones that organize all of this, the ones that basically say, hey, get a spot in Tahoe, and then we do what we do when we do it and when we're ready. Okay, so it all makes sense to me. Now let's get into Jagger if I have time still. He said something that really got me thinking. Hold on, she's playing a game. Let me just check on her real quick. What you doing? I don't want you getting frustrated with the game, okay? If you get frustrated, try a different one, okay? Okay? Good job. Yeah. Okay. All right. Did I pause you? No, sorry. Okay, so Jagger Westfall says he last spoke to Kylie before the party. And he said, okay, be safe. This was what he says, the last thing he said. Okay, be safe. Like, don't do anything stupid. He told her he had a rough day and she just listened as he spoke. Okay. But then he says at 10:30, she responded to what he was saying and said, oh, I'm sorry you're going through that. So why would she send a text at 10:30 if you're telling us you were talking to her and she was listening? So she was just listening and stayed quiet until 10:30? No, but I do know what Spirit showed me, and I'm going to get into that. So 10:30, she responded to what he was saying and said, oh, I'm sorry you're going through that. So what I noticed with just this part right here, it's all about him, okay? Don't do anything stupid. He had a rough day. It's all about him. He had the rough day. No, Kylie had the rough day. She just listened. That just gave me the chills. Like you gotta listen to me. You understand? Like a controlative thought. But anyways, that's not even important. But what is important is he's saying that he was speaking to her, and then she randomly texts, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're going through that." Which Spirit, I gotta say it right here. I wrote in big letters, this was a text that was sent to his phone. I think Jagger sent this text. Oh, I'm sorry you're going through that. I think Jagger sent that text to his phone that was left at his home. Do you understand? Why else mention that? And that was the last time I heard from her. I'm sure. 10:30. And he believes she's safe and not in danger. She's 16 and she hasn't been seen. She's not in danger? Oh. Reverse psychology, maybe? Okay. I fully believe that the two of us, and then he looks up, three of us will find her. Okay. I'm sure you would have too. He was being criticized. Okay, let's keep it 100 now. Because even if you don't want to believe any of that, this is what you need to believe. Because this is 100% facts. Are you ready? Jagger was upset because in the very, very, very beginning, he was being criticized. Why? If he wasn't there, right? Why is he being criticized? Well, it's because he was urging the public to rely on their tip, to give them tips to him rather than the law enforcement. Me or the sheriff, we are all working in this same thing. And the sheriff would like me to filter through any info I can before it gets to him. And then law enforcement said, nope, that's a lie. So why lie if you're innocent? Why lie if you're innocent? Because you're not. And everything I'm seeing is correct. Manipulative, narcissism, it goes on and on and on. And they reek of it. They reek of it. Okay? So, grooming, definitely. Definitely. Charges should be brought up, I believe, yes. Because I do not believe that a 16-year-old can make life decisions like that. It is possible, but it's very rare. And it's literally a cycle that they get caught in. That's purposely made for them to get caught in. Okay? This is a big agenda with allowing pedophilia to be okay and accepted. Just like everything else they just okayed, so we accept it. But you got to have morals within this as a real human being. Not a narcissist, not a creepo, rapo, none of those people. I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking about those people. You know what I'm saying? As the people that are actually, have souls still. We have to expose this. Otherwise, the agenda will make it through. It's already beyond 75% done. It's almost there. If we don't stand up now, we're going to fall for all of it. All of it. And it has to do with these billionaires. It has to do with these political people in charge putting agendas out so they can benefit off of it. And yeah, I'm not going to shut up. Love you, babes.